Throughout the day, we had a mix of clouds and sunshine and very hot temperatures reaching the middle and upper 90s. And once we got into the later part of the day, the cloud cover was a little bit thicker, but conditions stayed dry. But with a strong breeze, we actually had some issues again out in Bullock County, where we did have the wildfire that sparked yesterday, but was able to reignite this afternoon. This video was taken in the Grover Grimes Road area. At last check, the fire is now back under control, but the crews are definitely going to be out there over the next few hours and overnight to make sure that doesn't happen again. But with the dry conditions and strong wind, that fire had no problem reigniting this afternoon. Stepping outside right now, we have a quiet view out along the Savannah River. Still somewhat breezy at times. Sustained winds from the south, 11 miles per hour. That's keeping the humidity rather high. So for tonight, temperatures will not be able to cool off too much more than where they have already. Lower 80s at the airport, feeling like the lower 90s. By tomorrow morning, those low temperatures will be down into the lower 70s inland, upper 70s to lower 80s more toward the coast. Beaufort and Hilton Head both forecast to just cool off into the lower 80s by early Thursday morning. For tomorrow, with a strong breeze again out of the south, temperatures will have no problem climbing quickly into the 90s before lunchtime. Middle and upper 90s expected for those high temperatures. There's a chance a couple of stray showers or storms will develop, but it looks like it is going to be mainly dry, hot, and breezy Thursday afternoon. And finally, as we head into the next few days, as Tropical Storm Bertha continues to move off to the west, we will finally get some more moisture back into our area. But Tropical Storm Bertha made landfall in eastern Louisiana, just to the southeast of New Orleans, around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Most of the convective activity and thunderstorms, the strong storms associated with that storm, are off of the coast. Strong wind shear making for a lopsided system still. It has weakened throughout the day. 45-mile-per-hour sustained winds. Wind gusts still near that core of wind around that center of circulation around 60 miles per hour. We do expect this to continue to weaken as it moves off to the west, perhaps staying just off of the coast of Louisiana, but weakening very fast as it moves on shore of Texas near Houston, becoming a post-tropical low as it makes its way toward San Antonio and Austin, Texas, going into the very early morning hours of Friday. So for us locally, staying hot and dry for Thursday, but the storm chances increase for Friday. Still a hot day, but as the storm chances increase more for Saturday and continuing into Sunday, temperatures will be actually a few degrees below normal. But then next week we dry out again, and that will set us up for very hot afternoons for the early part of the new work week. So for the weekend, it is going to be rather stormy. Storms become more likely later in the day Friday, continuing Saturday and into Sunday. There's a chance we might have a couple of strong and severe storms possible, but that risk is fairly low. Heavy rain is something that we are going to be watching. Widespread totals up to about an inch possible. Some thunderstorms may be able to produce some locally higher totals. Vipercast is indicating that a lot of us will have those higher rainfall amounts further to the north, approaching an inch by Sunday evening. So definitely something to watch out for. For tonight, quiet, 78 degrees. So it is going to be a breezy night and warm. And then for tomorrow, 97 degrees, hot and breezy. Those winds will be sustained out of the south, around 5 to 15 miles per hour. For the boaters, conditions will start to improve with those winds down to around 15 knots for the afternoon hours, seas around 2 to 3 feet. So definitely getting better day by day for that boating forecast, but you have to keep an eye on the sky on Friday and into the weekend if you do have any kind of outdoor plans. But at least with the rain, it will be somewhat cooler, below normal highs for Saturday, Sunday, right where we should be for this time of year, and then drying out and heating up for next week. 99 the forecast high temperature for next Tuesday.
We need an improvement for that Saturday.
We're going to try.
Okay.
We're going to try. It's going to be either drier and hotter or wetter and cooler.
Okay, well.
Which one do you want?
Yeah. I mean, maybe cooler at this point. All right, thank you.
Maybe.
Well, Tybee Island